Ron Jacobs steered the NCC squad to the league's first 4-game final sweep against Manila Beer. Using practically the same core, San Miguel was eager to match that feat. But that bid was struck with a major blow.
Take a look at Ramon Fernandez. It's actually his right hand that's wrapped in a cast.
Practice namin before the game, no? Since meron lang kami, si Coach Norman meron ng mga adjustment na nagawa. Kasi alam namin na hindi makapaglaro si Mon. Alam naman natin si Mon malaking bagay doon sa team namin. So, may adjustments na ginawa.
But the adjustments failed. Playing with little else but pride, Shell went to Bobby Parks and Benji Paras to hammer out a Game 4 victory and affirm a humiliating shutout.
Looking for victory number 1 in Game 4.
Sensing the importance of stemming Shell's momentum, Fernandez suited up for Game 5 of the series. But there were lingering doubts on his sincerity.
The question probably, Canito, is will he be able to play 100%? Well, you saw that he took that layup with the left hand.
The question never needed an answer. Even as Shell bottled up Michael Phelps early on, Samboy Lim took flight to inspire the Beermen in the first quarter. So Beermen then went on to dominate the entire match, with Hector Calma hitting big shots and issuing nifty passes, and reserves such as spunky rookie Bobby Jose contributing to the team's cause.
Bobby Jose under the basket. And that is it. San Miguel Beer wins the Open Conference for 1989. You know, the banners being unfurled from the rafters, and down go the balloons. As the balloons would have gone down in Game 4.
Hector Calma won Best Player honors with his fine quarterbacking that resulted in 21 points and 10 assists.
Steps are now announcing the awarding of the championship trophy. Yeah, Vives Ditavisa and Hector Calma claiming the trophy together with team captain Alfie Almario. There's the huge championship trophy awarded. And you can see it in the faces of the San Miguel Beer players as the jubilation is really outpouring because of the San Miguel Beer in hand.
The Fiesta All-Filipino Conference kicked off in a festive mood, with every team brimming with optimism. But at the San Miguel camp, the Beermen were all business. Haunted by the memory of a painful playoff loss to Añejo in that very same conference the year before, the Fiesta All-Filipino Conference was more than just a tournament for the Beermen. It was a stage for vindication.
Rap against me at that particular time was that, yeah, I can win with imports because I'm an American, so I can really coach imports well. But can I coach an all-Filipino team to a championship? And to that point, I had been coaching in the league since 1985, and I had never won an all-Filipino championship before. So I kind of felt the pressure of just winning the most prestigious championship available in the PBA, which is the All-Filipino.
Early on, the Beermen set the tone, winning 7 of their first 8 games in the elimination round. But it was a streak with a high price. A price the Beermen paid in a July 18 encounter against Pure Foods. But even with Lim on the sidelines, San Miguel still cruised to the All-Filipino, where it came face-to-face with a dreaded nemesis.
Mabigat yung labanan na yun because as you know, Ramon Fernandez nga came from Pure Foods, at yung pag-impact nga ni Ramon Fernandez, medyo nagkaroon ng, well, some sore feelings. So it was a feud. It was a bitter rivalry.
And the pressure, not just on Fernandez, started to mount.
Pure Foods had a good nucleus of young players. They had Jojo Lastimosa, they had Alvin Patrimony, they had Jerry Cordonera, they had Al Solis. I mean, they had a good team also. Before they even had Juan Fernandez on that team, they had a good team also. So even in 1988 first conference, we had a tough time beating them in the championship. So we knew they were a good team. They were also young just like us. They were also maturing. And there was a lot of pressure on us to win that conference because up until that point, San Miguel had never won an all-Filipino conference before. We had won conferences with imports, but we had never won an all-Filipino conference. And there were some sports writers who, made us remember that. They kept writing articles, can San Miguel win an all-Filipino? So there was a lot of pressure on the players, too, to win that particular conference.
Cracks started showing in the San Miguel armor in the first game of the best-of-7 series, as the Beermen proved to be defenseless against the awesome Pure Foods front line, composed of Alvin Patrimonio, Jerry Cordillera, Nelson Asaitono, and Jack Tanunga. San Miguel looked in control early as Samboy Lim and Hector Calma waxed hot. But with Cordillera showing the way both in offense and in defense, San Miguel was left stunned at the end of Game 1. Pure Foods, coached by the legendary Baby Daluban, had just pulled off a shocker. When San Miguel evened up the series in Game 2, everybody braced themselves for a war in Game 3.